Welcome back to Done Dirt Cheap Makeup, and today I am talking about the new Milani Amore matte lip creams. I did pick up all 7 that they had to offer. I finally hunted all these little bitches down. These were a pain in the ass to try to find. I had to go to several different stores, but I finally found them all, and they're amazing. They are amazing. They last all day. They are matte, so they're not like super moisturizing and hydrating, but they last a long time and they are beautiful. Some of my favorite matte lip products that you can find at the drugstore. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the swatches. The first shade I'm wearing right now is called Adore, and this is the lightest nude shade. In fact, it's the only nude shade. Moving on to the second shade. This shade is called Amore Matte Lust. And this is probably my favorite shade out of the whole collection. So here we have Matte Lust. As you can see, it's pretty darn fine. Beautiful, my favorite shade. Love this color. Next up, we have the shade called Beloved. This is a really pretty shade, but it really surprised me going on. It's a lot deeper than I thought it would be, but I still do really like it. So here we have the shade in Beloved. It's beautiful. It's like a mid-tone, kind of in the middle, mauve, brown, a little bit of red in there. It is really pretty, and I really do love this shade. This is probably my second favorite out of the line. Next up, I have the shade in Crush. And this is a really dark shade, but it is pretty. You'll see here in a minute. See how dark it is? It's like a dark, I don't know, is it warm brown? It's just really dark. I have to be careful with this guy. So here we have the shade in Crush. As you can see, it's really beautiful. It's really deep. It's like a dark, I don't know, brown, a little bit of red, but it still keeps that neutral tone to it. So it is really pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I really do like this shade. All right, next up we have a shade called Embrace, and this shade is so gorgeous. You'll see what I mean when I try it on here. All right, so here we have the shade Embrace in all its glory. Look at how pretty this color is. It's like in the burgundy family, but it definitely leans more purple. This is probably my favorite darker shade out of the bunch. All right, next shade we have up, and there's only 2 left. This shade is called Romance, and this is another shade that will speak for itself. You'll see. All right, so here we have the shade in Romance. This is like blood red. That's the best way to describe it. It's like even more beautiful than your average red. It's so pretty. It looks like blood. If that's weird, I'm sorry, but that's, I mean, look at it. It's so amazingly beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, the darker colors are kind of hard to put on because the formula is kind of, it's more liquidy. It's not super thick, but I mean, look at this. It's so pretty. So the last shade I have to show you is, it's number 8, and it's called Flirt. As you can see, this is definitely the darkest shade. It's like a really dark purple. And this is really hard to put on. So here is the shade in Flirt. This is the darkest one out of the line. It's just a really dark purple. It is really pretty. This one is really hard to put on. You see that? I jacked it all up, but it is really pretty. Out of the line, this is the one that's the most streaky, but I mean, you can kind of work with it. It's still really beautiful, and the smell of these, you guys, this smells like chocolate vanilla cupcake or something. It smells amazing. swatched for you guys. I don't have any complaints on these. In fact, these are like my #1 go-to drugstore lip product. Does anybody know if these are permanent? These have just got to be permanent because these are just amazing. Right now I'm wearing the shade in Beloved and it just looks so pretty. It's just a perfect kind of neutral shade for like tan to medium skin tones. And what's so wonderful about these are more of a comfortable matte, even though you can feel them on the lips. They are really comfortable for what they are. They're super pigmented and they last all day. I can get away with this pretty much all day. If I have to touch up, it's just right in the traffic area of the mouth. And the best part about it, like they all smell like freaking like a cupcake or something. They smell so good. And you know what? They're not that expensive. I picked mine up at Fred Meyer's and then Walgreens like on a few separate occasions, but they're only $5.99 and I got mine for $5.99, buy one, get one half off. So great price, awesome lip products. I hope they come out with more colors in the future because they're just so pretty. But anyways, guys, I think that's about it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.